Hey folks, it's Friday, November 15th, about 10 o'clock Mountain Time, 2013. Fire in the Sky news tonight. I've got some breaking news out of Bangladesh. Panic-stricken Bangladesh 48 hours ago. A major event occurred, and I'll get to that here in just a second. The details were posted here on American Meteor Society. When I saw this, I knew it was time to do a report. Please accept my humble apologies for my absence this past week. My personal computer is 2,000 miles away being repaired. It's been giving me issues for about 3 weeks now, and I finally had to take it in. Right now I'm on my wife's computer, which has none of my information on it whatsoever, so I had to track down all my links, and I'm just on uncharted waters here, so please excuse my absence. I cannot comment from my iPhone for whatever reasons. I log in to this new Google Plus. I couldn't comment from my phone anyway, but I do not have a computer. It's apparently needing a hard drive, some sort of a graphics card, and it is sitting in Tennessee right now being repaired. So again, I apologize. I will get caught up on the comments as soon as I can, but got a fascinating story right now from the 13th. Apparently, there was an impact, and it created a major panic amongst the locals in the area. I'm going to read this report to you. It's pretty important. November 14th, this is when this is dated. It happened on the 13th around 10:30 p.m. local time. A meteor fall in the area bordering Bangladesh created panic among residents in the Garo Hills region. The meteor, which fell inside Bangladesh, lit up the sky around 10:30 on Wednesday and was watched by almost everyone present during the event. The meteor fell close to the Damkura BOP Shepherd district of Bangladesh, adjacent to the international border, and the impact was heard even 40 kilometers, about 20 miles away from the blast radius. One resident in a neighboring Garo village witnessed the event. He said, "We heard a huge roar about 10:30 p.m. and immediately rushed outside. We were in for a shock when we saw something, a meteor, hurling towards us at breakneck speed. According to him, the meteor lit up the night sky and narrowly missed him. 2 seconds after the sighting, we heard an impact of the falling meteor. The sound carried a very long distance, and from the looks of it, the size of the meteor seemed huge. The falling meteor had the whole region worried. Citizens of places near where the meteor fell said the whole place shook upon impact, and the light could be seen even in the Indian side of the border. Panic-stricken people ran out of their homes to ensure that the impact even happened within the region. They could minimize casualties. They said the sound resembled an airplane at close range, and it was enough to set in panic." And this is from the Meghalaya Times from over in Bangladesh, and there are 2 more links to this incredible event. And I'm glad this guy posted this on this website, because chances are probably would have never known. Now, I don't know if this thing made a full-blown impact. It reminds me a lot of what took place in Russia on February 15th of this year. Not quite as big, possibly, and maybe it did make impact. He says it did. I haven't had a chance to research it yet. I just got this computer out this evening. I have not been on a computer all week. It's been kind of strange, to be honest with you. But here in the United States, there currently been 2 major events tonight. California, people are, let's see, what time was it? Around 7:22. Saw a big fireball, brightest they'd ever seen in the sky. Again, these reports are still consistent. And I've been following them from my phone. Hell, there's been 5 major events, or 6, just this week. And tonight, California. Earlier this evening, Minnesota, Iowa got multiple reports coming out of there, and they're talking about a looked like a green laser shooting through the sky. And a lady from New York reported that a couple of days ago. She's like, I've never seen anything like this in my entire life. She said she looked up and saw what looked like a green laser beam shooting through the sky. And again, they're saying, here's one, it was super bright green. And this one, this is in Wisconsin. This is tonight. Fell straight down. I don't know, guys. The question here that I have, and a lot of the reason I started doing these videos, about 8 weeks ago, a lot of it was my intuition. I just feel that there's something causing this. They're dramatic, don't get me wrong. I mean, I've seen one myself that was red and a big old thick tail. I've never seen a red fireball. Now we're getting bright green, so we've got possible impacts now. Sound like jet airplanes. You have to ask yourself, what is causing it? That's what we're getting at here. What is causing this? These aren't typical, annual meteor showers by a long shot. Not a chance. Not in my book. But anyway, the latest data, major event on the 10th in the Midwest and Pennsylvania. Another major event in Oregon on the 10th. 3 on the 12th, Midwest, and the Southeast, including Texas. Tonight, 73 reports, and it's coast to coast. People are seeing something truly, truly spectacular. And here is a video of a major event. Again, this was in California. You can see it breaking up. I don't know if it'll be in this video or not. I don't know if it'll fit in the screen. Let's check it out and see. There it is. Lit up the night sky. And that's just what people reported too. There were like 3 separate flashes. 1, 2, 3. And it broke apart. And that was in California. I believe that was on the 7th. But again, this event in India, and there's 2 other stories associated with this one, but they say generally the same thing. They think it made impact. I haven't researched it yet enough to see if it actually did. It's hard to get news from over there. No pictures yet that I know of, but wow. It's getting hot, guys. Speaking of getting hot, here's the ancient time traveler, Comet Ison. The reason I chose this photo right here because I looked at it myself with my scope 2 mornings ago, actually yesterday morning, and that's exactly what I saw. I did not see the tail, but that shape right there, luminosity, pretty close, but that's what I saw to a T. What kind of comet is that? And there's some other photos of it too here on spaceweather.com. This is from Mike Hankey. This is the guy that does American Meteor Society. Beautiful, whatever it is. Pay attention to the sun too, guys. The sun's going to start getting active, it looks like. From the looks of these sunspots, this is the Earth-facing side of the disk. Sunspot 1899 is growing and growing rapidly. But there's a lot of action on the sun right now, and I'm just wondering if it's not related to all these comets. Could be. I don't know. I think there's a lot we have to learn yet about comets, and I think there's a lot we're not being told, just to be honest with you, but that's a whole nother rabbit hole we can dive down in some other time. Here's the fireballs they picked up last night on the All Sky Network. Red are the super slow, yellow slow, blue fast. So, see what tonight has to offer. But so far, 2 major events already tonight. But again, guys, looks like there was an impact in Bangladesh 2 days ago. So, during these uncertain times, guys, I encourage you to be brave, be strong, and please be wise. Thanks for watching.